In this osteoporosis safe Pilates class, we are only going to have one prop, and that is a towel or a pillow for your head. So let's get started standing. Just taking a look down at your feet, leaning into your toes, leaning back towards your heels, and into your toes and back towards your heels. And then lift the toes, spread them apart, and set them down. And then we're going to notice what happens if you keep all of your toes on the ground and you lift your arches and then you move your arches in. So my knees want to collapse in. I'm going to try to do as little of that as possible and make this mostly about kind of rolling in and rolling out. Rolling in, and my knees do want to come in. Rolling out, my knees do want to go out. But I'm just sort of noticing my arches. Good. And then we're going to reach up with one hand and reach up with another and reach. Start to feel that side stretch as you reach. Yes, there's a teeny bit of a side bend in that, and this is okay. We're not crunching to the side. We're just doing a natural reach. Reaching and reaching and reaching. And then maybe you notice you reach and you get up on your toes. And you reach and you get up on your toes, keeping our ribs pretty much in our body. Good. And then I'm going to turn sideways and show you the hip hinge. So this is just a warm-up hip hinge, imagining we have a stick on our back. Practicing that exhale to bring you up. So trying to stay in neutral and then doing an exhale, a marble traveling up as I activate my core to come back up. And again. And then we'll go to the squat. So a bunch of really simple, easy, standard moves. My hands go out in front of me because this is a warm-up squat, and I'm really trying to get my body used to my bum going back behind me. Then maybe if I'm ready, I might hold my hands in front of me in some way and squat a little bit more, noticing my feet and hoping that all of my toes stay on the ground as I do this. And now we're going to come down to the ground. As you know, I like to go down to the ground through a lunge. If you don't get on your hands and knees, then please stand putting your hands on a bench. That will work quite well. So here we are, and we're going to do a little rhomboid push-up. So the arms stay perfectly straight, the elbow pits are forward, the fingers are forward except for the thumbs looking at each other. And we let our shoulder blades come together on our back. And then they push apart. Think about the shoulder blades coming together at the bottom, not at the top. So at the bottom. Good. That's very good. Just checking to see what's going on in my little list of things to do. And we're just going to practice our breathing. So we're going to let our tummy just hang loose. Sort of arrange yourself, and then inhale, and with an exhale, draw that marble up. And see if you can feel your tummy moving towards your pants or towards your spine. So inhale, I'm not changing my spine. But I am drawing muscles in. So on my inhale, I allow my belly to soften. And on my exhale, I draw that marble up and feel the tissues pulling towards the back of my spine without changing the shape of my spine. That's the key there. So we're going to take it from there, just twinkle out my wrists, and we're going to do bird dog. If you're at a bench, you can still do your bird dog. So here we go. We are going to reach the right arm and the left leg out. We're not going to lift them quite yet. We're just preparing ourselves for this move. Now that you know what you're doing, we're going to reach out and lift, make a fist, flex that foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you're trying not to move off to the side and swing a hip out. Look down at your legs, see that it's straight up and down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing on the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one on this side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we can't be totally done. We're going to do one more and we're going to move out to the side. So we're trying to disturb our core. We're trying to make it more difficult to stay in alignment. So we're challenging our core by disturbing the space. Great. Good work. Let's shake those wrists out again. We've got another thing to do on the floor to really challenge our core. We're going to use that exhale and the marble traveling up to lift our knees. So put those toes down, elbow pits facing forward. Inhale, and on your exhale, draw that marble up while you lift your knees. You can feel the core really active. Come back down, shake out your hands. We're going to do it again. I know your hands are starting to get tired if you're on the ground. So what you can do if you're at a bench, I will show you. If you're at a bench and your hands are on the bench, you can just come up on your toes. And that will give you a little bit more work. Good. All right, time to get on your back. So you're going to use a pillow, something to help you lift your head and get your spine in a more neutral position. So much easier to engage your core when your spine is in neutral. And I'm noticing, pardon me while I change that, it was sort of sinking into my neck. All right, so here we are on our back. And on our back, we're going to do some typical Pilates moves. We're going to bring one leg up, use that marble traveling up to draw the other leg up, and we're going to press, 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 press. You can be up here or lower. I want you to stay in a neutral spine. I want you to really feel yourself maintaining control in neutral. You are working your hip flexors and you're using your entire lower ab system to stay in neutral. Okay, so after that, we've got our hands going under the bum. This is to really help you stay in neutral. We're going to do frog. So one leg up, the other leg up, heels together, toes apart. Let's start pressing here. 2, 3. If you want to go lower, 4, 5. Really draw. Really good. Draw that marble up. You really need to draw that marble up there to stay in neutral. Wonderful. And now we're going to bridge. So to challenge yourself, you might be here or here. I'll start here. We're just going to bridge up 1. Really feel the stretch and the squeeze. It's a neutral bridge. We're not articulating. Maybe you want to go here. 6, 7, 8. Now for something a little more difficult, what we're going to do is in our bridge, we're going to have our leg go up and down. If you feel that that's too much for you, then what I'd like you to do is just do it here, of floor to knee height, just like that. Otherwise, you can have your hands on the ground. You're going to bridge up. You're going to bring a leg up, and you're going to go up and down. 6 times. Staying up in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bend, and come down. Can we do that one more time? Going up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wonderful. We're going to get on our side. So we're going to do one side, then we'll be on our tummy, and then we'll do the other side. So here we are on the side. If you feel you need more pillow, please go ahead and stop the video and get that pillow. This is your kickstand leg, and we're going to not collapse here. We're going to lengthen that hip and create a little space right here. So we're in a neutral spine. We're going to lift 1, 2. I don't want to lift so high that I collapse. So I'm not moving my hip. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to stay nice and neutral straight out from my hip, and I'm going to circle small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and reverse. Use that tummy. Beautiful. So now we go on our tummy, and we just do one really nice set of lifting those stop sign arms. So push that pubic bone into the mat. And 1, 2, and 3. Can the next 3 be with your head lifted? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Hands right down by your chest. Push that pubic bone into the mat and slowly lift your sternum. I don't want you cranking your neck, so you're just looking at your pillow. Shoulders sliding down your back. And then you can turn to the other side. I'm just going to flip myself here on the mat so I'm still facing the camera. So here we go. Kickstand leg. Get that hip in the right place. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the circles straight out from neutral. Reverse. Beautiful. All right. So we're going to come up onto our hands and knees. But just before we do that, let's have one more set of bridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So really working the back side right there. We're going to come up and we're going to do a plank. So for your plank, you can have your knees down. You can have your knees on your pillows. You can have your feet down and you've got your hands on a couch or a counter. There's so many different ways to do this. I'm going to do my half plank right here on my knees. Draw that marble up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on back, take a little rest. I'm going to untuck my toes, bring my hands back just a teeny bit, and now we'll do a plank right up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the last one, we're going to do a little more of that disturbing things with moving legs. So we're going to leg out to the side, leg out to the side. You can do this with your standing position. Excellent. And coming on down, walking your way out, shake out those hands, and you've just completed an express Pilates workout.